Thank you, Mr. Speaker, members. Thank you for allowing me this time to speak. I know that House Bill 12 has already passed, and in the long run, there's nothing that could have been done about its passage. But what is important for me is to express my concerns and why this issue is so important to me. Immigration and all that it encompasses is very personal for me because I was an undocumented immigrant. You may prefer to use the word illegal alien, but I'm not an alien. I'm not a problem that must be handled. I'm a human, a person standing before you now as a representative of the Texas House. I was born in Reynosa, Mexico, and brought to the United States as an infant child with the hope of a life my parents never knew or could dream I might have. My parents, along with my sister and I, came on a visitor's visa and overstayed our visas. We lived in undocumented status for 8 years until the Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1996 was passed under President Ronald Reagan, an icon for many of you. Under this act, we were able to become temporary residents, then legal permanent residents, and at the age 18, I went through the citizen naturalization process to become a United States citizen. I still remember my interview with the immigration officer. I was 18 years old, had attended Texas public schools from kindergarten through high school, graduating when I was 16 years old, and was a sophomore in college. Yet I was very nervous over the questions that would be asked during the citizenship examination. I was so nervous that when asked to name the capital of the United States, I responded, Austin, Texas. The officer re-asked his question, named the capital of the United States, and then I quickly responded, Washington, D.C. During the time we lived in undocumented status, I remember the constant fear my family lived with each day. The fear my parents experienced each day as their 2 little girls went to school. Not knowing if there would be an immigration raid that day. And they wouldn't be able to pick up their daughters from school, and not knowing who would take care of them if that were to occur. My parents worked hard to provide a better life for my sister and I. My mother worked the day shift, and my father worked the night shift to make sure that one of them would always be home and there for us. The daily task of going to the grocery store to buy groceries may seem a simple task to you, but to us, it was a death sentence that one of my parents may be deported. And as an elementary student, I remember being embarrassed and shy away when classmates discussed where they were born. I knew I wasn't a citizen, and I feared their reactions if they knew that I was not a citizen. Some say that immigrant children are a drain on our public schools, but I don't consider myself a drain. I graduated from high school at age 16 with honors, earned my bachelor's degree, my law degree, and was elected to the Texas House at 27. I know there are many immigrants out there, like me, waiting to be given the opportunity that I was given. And a part of me believes that the hurt and turmoil that I went through is justified in this fact. My parents never asked for government assistance. They paid their taxes and instilled excellent family values in their 2 daughters. I know firsthand the impact of HB 12 will have on many families that are currently in the same legal status that my family once was. I know how this bill will push immigrants into the shadows. Mothers will be afraid to go to the grocery store to buy groceries for the family, as my mother once was. Because of my background and the many opportunities afforded to me, it is incumbent upon me to continue fighting to ensure that others can have the American dream and let them know that you can make it if you try and work hard enough, even if those elected to serve don't believe and protect that opportunity for you. Thank you, members.